Stadium in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They'll start on the ground. ETN. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They go play action now. Lawrence over the middle. He's got his tight end Ingram. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
First down, Jaguars.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, 52 yards. And the Jaguars need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
They'll try and run it here. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points. They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. He completes it to Boyd. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. They throw it out right complete. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Escaping the pressure right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the 1st.
Hey, kill.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brenton Strange, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Jags add 6 to their lead. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0.
14. Bengals nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Steps away to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
They gotta go,
Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they wind up getting 4 there on 4th and 1. Burrow on play action. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10.
11 mighty. Stop.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 65 yards. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 9. Another toe for Etienne. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 7th play in the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Lawrence. Flush to his right. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down. switch it up here and look to throw. Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. ETN up the middle. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Mixon with a first down carry. We'll take it inside the 25. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Touchdown! Joe Burrow with a touchdown connection to Tyler Boyd. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. 80 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Here's Lawrence to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence again. He'll get that underneath ETN. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to the ground with ETN. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7. Now Lawrence to throw. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line. Here's a give to Etienne. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Lawrence will throw. He'll drop that underneath to Etienne. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now Lawrence. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Completes it to Evan Ingram. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They run for it with Bigsby. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed he did not. They stop him. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. Burrow going to give this to... Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. The fumble on first down now. Here's 2nd down. And they go play action now. Burrow. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They go play action with Burrow. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Play action. It's Burrow. That's complete to the tight end Sample. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and he goes for a first down. Burrow's saying, let's go, let's go. From the gun to give to Mixon. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Flush, fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. McPherson on for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hope that they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also fourth. Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down as they'll wind up getting 7 there on 4th and 3. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Lawrence, escaping the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
On second down, here's Lawrence. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
The kick by McManus is good, and that'll bring them back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
On 1, ready?
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Jaguars 17.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow on play action. Buying time to his left. They find some open field, and I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow, flush to his right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Easy, 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 easy.
Now ETN to start the drive. And he he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On first down, Lawrence. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. Big strides. Look at him go. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. ETN is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if finally we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Once again, they run with Mixon to about the 33-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. And now they will throw it with Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Hudson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now it's Mixon running right. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
11.
Here's Burrow. Forced out to his left. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down. On first and 10, here's Brown. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. Running right, here's Brown. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down the 4-yard line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Brown once more. And he'll be stopped up short as the tackle is made at about the 3. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. Brown will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just 1 play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends were on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. For this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up?
But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
And this is going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's a give to Bigsby. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. A handoff for Etienne. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Throw left side complete to Ingram. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 37. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll run here with Etienne. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 4 yards.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a 1-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
11.
Again, it's Mixon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal? That'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. A 3-yard gain and enough for the 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
12. Stop.
Mixon will try the right side. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He finds his man complete. It's Hudson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A handoff to Mixon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
Stop.
A draw play for Mixon. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bengals get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
From his end zone, and all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a costly turnover there as the ball will be spotted first and goal at the 5-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. On second and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. He's going to get it again. The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Mixon. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal. Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner, forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Burrow will throw, sliding out of the pocket. Touchdown Bengals! Joe Burrow with a touchdown connection to Tyler Boyd. And the Bengals have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator. And they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the fourth quarter. And I don't see them looking back.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Gain of 21 yards. First down,
Now Lawrence on first down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Daxton. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Here we go.
complete to Evan Ingram. First and goal, Jacksonville.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Now Lawrence to throw. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Looking to throw, Lawrence steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. This likely a must-have, third and goal. Now Lawrence. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Here we go, got to have it. Lawrence. This ball caught by Strange. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line.
Here we go. Stop.
They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. He was brought down by Foya Sade and Lewican. This is 2nd and 8. Again, it's Mixon, and he dives his way forward to right around the line of scrimmage, so nothing there that time. 3rd and 8.
1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
11 empty.
Loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. That one looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the